Why does Carter hate gum?
So many reasons.
Well, I'm Matt.
And I'm Carter.
And welcome to It's Kind of a Gray Area.
Yes. Welcome back, folks. Today's shade is one I pushed to do because I may be the only person on the planet with this opinion, but I will die for this opinion because I am an American and we die for pointless things.
Yep, to make a point.
Yes. I hope that wasn't offensive to anyone who's died for America. I meant it more about like the stupid stands we take on stuff, not like actual democracy.
No, I mean, as an American, you can make fun of Americans. I think that's how it is. Like, if you're Irish, you can make fun of Irish people. Like,
Right.
You're in the mix. You're in the know.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah. Let's just move on.
Stupid.
Yeah, so today's shade is gum gross? I think it is. And hopefully by the end of today's trial, you guys will vote to, execute gum. I'm not big on court terminology.
I don't know. Acquit its production?
Yes, but no.
But that's not.
Because acquittal is not what I want. I'm seeking the death penalty for gum. Depending on what it's made of, gum's made out of a lot of different things throughout history. It's been made of different stuff.
Yeah.
I did a quick Google search and found out that apparently people in ancient Greece chewed gum.
What? Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure what theirs was made of. Native Americans used like tree resin, like tree sap they would chew on. And then that became like the first gum that was marketed was like, I think it was like spruce. It was spruce, like sap gum.
It was.
Basically.
It actually came from Mexico, tropical spruce trees or evergreen trees
I could see that.
in the 1860s. That's what our modern gum, what we know as gum, that's where it started.
You Googled it too?
Yes, I did. I was like, your Google's different than my Google.
Hey, look at that. We both researched something for
I
once.
binged it, and it's wrong.
Right. Obviously, Matt is regrettably a gum chewer.
Yes, I am.
Or,
Always keep a pack with me.
as I sometimes call them, the damned.
You can't say that word. Only I can say that word because
you are
I am a
damned.
gum chewer. You can't use our terminology.
Right.
Only we can.
Right. But, okay, so let me, I mean, should you go first? I guess I should assault gum, and then you can defend it.
Yes, I will rebuttal.
Okay. So, my personal reasons, let me be clear. I'll put my cards out on the table. It makes me nauseous, the smell of it.
Objection.
So you can't object my personal story.
Sustained.
Right? So that's where my first hatred for gum came from. But over the years, it's evolved. I've given it a lot more thought, and I have reasons as to why I think it's weird. Reason number one, no other food or food-related thing, like other candies, is treated this way. Nothing else is designed that you just keep it in your mouth for a very, very long time.
It's true.
And it would be weird if you did. First off, people who just like smack their lips as they're chewing gum, that's so rude and obnoxious. Like, come on, guys. You don't have to do that. Second of all, I think it's weird how people will chew gum and then pull the gum out and then do something, like take a drink of something and then put the gum back in. Imagine if you were like eating a muffin and you were like, oh, I'm going to drink this milk. Drink the milk and you're like, this is good. I have my muffin still. And you just eat your partially chewed up muffin.
Well, that's perfect because the acids in your mouth or the enzymes that break down food are still working on that muffin.
Yeah.
It's still over here, being broken down for your stomach.
Yeah. But I just think it's weird. Like, it's so weird that you like take it out. Like, once something goes in your mouth, it shouldn't come back out. And once it comes back out of your mouth, it should not go back in.
I did this today 3 times.
Oh my gosh.
I chewed a piece of gum and then I was like, I'm gonna drink some coffee. And I'm like, I'm gonna have spearmint gum with coffee. That's gross. So I took my gum out and put it on top of my water cup, and then drank some coffee, put it back in. A little while later, I was like, I want some more coffee. Took it out, I did that 3 times. My gum lasted like 6 hours, which is really long for me. I don't know how long you guys chew gum. I'm usually like, within 1 hour, it's gone.
Right.
The flavor's
I would
gone.
hope so.
I'm not interested anymore. I'm in it for the flash and pizzazz of the first hour.
I tried chewing gum about a year ago just to like check back in and see how it is now that I'm an adult. Oh my God. It just, the sensation of it in my mouth just makes me want to vomit so badly.
Really? You don't want to just swallow your own spit for hours at a time?
Oh gosh, I didn't even think about that. You're right. That's what you're doing.
That's what you're doing. Your gum flavors your spit so you enjoy swallowing it for hours.
You go into a restaurant and look under your table and tell me right now that gum chewers are responsible, upstanding citizens.
I can't say that.
Yeah. Who thinks that's okay? Like, who would do... Like, again, let's go back to the muffin analogy. You're at a restaurant eating your muffin. You decide you're done with it. You spit out your partially chewed muffin and then just, like, rub that all over your seat. And you're like, all right, let's go watch a movie.
Now, all my muffins are blueberry. And so I think once all the blueberries
Sounds
are
like
done,
a country lyric.
all my muffins are blueberry.
All my muffins are blueberry.
And then my wife left me and my dog ate it.
Right. So I shot him with my pickup truck. It's also a gun.
That is a fantastic invention that should never... It also dispenses tobacco. That's
chewing tobacco. The disgusting cousin of chewing gum, which is already disgusting.
Well, some gum cleans your teeth. No tobacco does that.
Yes, but you do keep it in your mouth for a very long time because you enjoy the experience. So
that's
you're
true.
in the same boat. If you like keeping things in your mouth for long periods of time, gum chewers, tobacco chewers, maybe form a union or something. And you got one guy at the meeting who's just still chewing a muffin for some reason.
We're all done here?
Why are you still chewing that? It's blueberry. All my muffins are blueberry.
I gotta go shoot my truck.
With my dog. That's also a gun.
My dog is also a gun.
Everything's a gun. Even this gum.
But I don't have a girl.
Right. Because she turned into a gum. Also, like, the whole, like, school teacher thing of, like, someone's chewing gum and they're like, Billy, spit it out. It's like, you have them spit it in your hand and then you throw it in the trash can you're also holding. What weird gum fetish is that?
What did you just teach that kid?
It's like,
others will solve your problems for you.
Like, what if the kid walked up and they're like, can I just spit it in the trash can? They're like, you know what? Now there's no trash can. I'm just going to keep it in my hand all day. Spit it out.
No, you know what? You talk back to me. Spit it in my mouth. Go ahead. Go, get rid of your gum right now. You missed, Billy. Go get another piece and chew it. Let me know when you're ready.
I swear to God, I'm going to grab my dog. That's also a gun.
Where are we? I'm really lost with this episode.
We're just somewhere in the world complaining about gum. At least I am.
You are.
I could go on about this all day, guys. It's a pet peeve of mine. The smell is horrendous. The sound of it is terrible.
Experiment.
And then the fact that you're spitting it out and sticking it back in and spitting it out and then chewing it again and then swallowing it, pooping it out and chewing it again. I don't know what you people do. You all just seem disgusting to me.
That's true. You don't know what we do. So I'm gonna say this might be a surprise to you. I'm pro gum.
Yes.
I like chewing gum. All right, so let's vote on this. I want to see what the universe has to say. I think I've stated my point of it's gum and it's fantastic and everyone's doing it.
That is true. Cultures for as far back as the ancient Greeks have been chewing gum. So you're pro gum, and I'm for gum reform.
Yes, gum reform. I like that. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Boom!
Gosh.
Gum lives on.
Gosh, man. I'm sorry. I tried. If anyone out there is like me, please comment. I don't know if any of you are out there, but I would like to get together and maybe we can do something to stop this.
I could lose my blueberry muffin. I could lose my girl. I could lose my truck. But I got my gum. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging in there those last 5 seconds. Today's Would You Rather is, would you rather get 2 hours of sleep every night so you're never fully rested? And if you are at 2 hours, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So you're never fully rested. You get
Shout
2
out to
hours.
Batman.
Oh, yeah, Batman. Or, last episode, check it out. Or, look, click on the link and go to it. Or always get 8 hours of sleep so you're well rested, but you never know when you're going to fall asleep.
Right.
So it's 8 straight hours. It's not
Okay.
broken up. It's 8 straight hours, but it could just be like now, just your sleep, 8 hours.
Right.
You have no idea.
Right.
Narcolepsy. Man. Google that.
Yes.
Bing it.
Okay, 2 hours of sleep is rough. One thing I've learned to do in recent years from a lack of sleep is when I go on a lunch break, if I'm really, really, really exhausted, I'll just meditate for like 10, 15 minutes. And that to me is like, it gives me like a boost. It's like I took a little power nap, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would work well for 2 hours of sleep unless I had hours to meditate. At which point, why wouldn't I just go to sleep?
Just to go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I could do that. Random 8 hours of sleep. Gosh.
Very tough.
It would be tough. Like, how many moments in your life would be ruined? You could never drive. You'd have to give up driving.
You would need like a service dog or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, people with narcolepsy, they deal with this. I don't know how long people with narcolepsy fall asleep for, but I know you fall asleep randomly, and that's got to be a rough way to live.
I know it varies with narcolepsy.
Yeah.
I've actually looked into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll vary from
I think we all have that fear, right?
a couple seconds to like a full night.
I think I would have to go with the random 8 hours. I don't want to imagine what kind of person I would be with only 2 hours of sleep every night for the rest of my life. I think it's too little for you to adapt to it. 4 to 5 hours, barely, but you could pull it off after some time. But 2 hours, I don't think anyone for their entire life, maybe like a few weeks at a time, but for your entire life, 2 hours of sleep every night, I think you would be a very angry, very bitter, very disoriented, and constantly confused person.
Yeah, if it was you'd only sleep in 2 hour increments, totally different story. Because then you can sleep like 2 hours, do some stuff for a couple hours, sleep for 2 hours. But 2 hours a night, that's too little. That is absolutely too little. But here's the thing with narcolepsy. You can't run on a treadmill.
That's true.
You can't, like, you could work out on a bike, I guess, but then you fall asleep on it.
You could get a treadmill.
No, you'd have to have a body harness hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, but I mean, you could never go running in public.
You can never go running in public.
You would just fall right to the ground. So, but if you want to be a runner, you just build yourself a treadmill that's going to support you if you collapse.
You know what? Actually, you know what? That wouldn't be that bad because you would always have a buddy with you.
Yeah,
not a service dog, an actual person.
Oh.
Sorry, service dogs. You need someone to make sure when you just like step out of your front door to grab the mail. You don't just fall on your face for 8 hours and then, you catch pneumonia because you're outside. But yeah. I would take that, though. I would take the 8 hours. I'd rather be in a good mood than...
And I think I would find the humor in it a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like, you go on a first date and you sit down, pass out for 8 hours.
You wake up 8 hours later. How did it go? It's like, sir, leave the restaurant.
You get pulled over by the cops and you're driving for some reason. You just pass out for 8 hours. You're wanted for murder and you're in the interrogation room. And they're like, we're going to stay here all night if we have to pass out for 8 hours. I didn't mean it.
No, come on, I got kids.
I thought he was going to break.
Ugh, he's getting a power nap in.
Plus, the other great thing, if you have a service dog and you're out in public and some people come up to you to mug you and they're like, we could take this guy's got a service dog. There's something wrong with them. And you just go like, oh, joke's on you. You think this is a service dog? Wrong. It's a gun.
Also a truck.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. It's my horse.
Right. Yeah, no, you pick up your dog, you turn him into a gun, you shoot them with it, and then you turn him back into a truck and drive off. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the 8 hours, I would make it work.
All right, so today we learned that I love gum. You hate gum.
Yes.
And the universe thinks gum is fine.
Yes.
And that we would both rather have 8 hours of sleep and be in a good mood rather than 2 hours of sleep and always grumpy.
To be clear, without knowing when we were going to get sleep.
Yes.
Speaking of more sleep, something that won't put you to sleep unless you have narcolepsy. In that case, I'm sorry. We don't mean to be making jokes out of your condition. But if you guys want, you can check out all of our other episodes and, watch those.
But before you do, make sure you comment, like, and push the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future episodes.
Yep. And remember that Dayman is the fighter of the Nightman.
Ring the notification bell.
He's also the champion of the sun.
Oh, and he's the master of karate and friendship for everyone.
Yes.
And as always,
IKAGA.
Yep.
Yeah!